And so what allows me to be unstuck is I remain in my flock. I remain around people that are able to get me back. Hey, Jessica, why don't you pivot here? Right. And then I'm taking heed to what they're suggesting. I'm trying. I'm not too prideful. Right. There are times where I've found myself to be prideful. I'll admit it. Anybody, if you want to raise your hand,
we've all been there.
I'll admit
we talk about it regularly.
Because, and we talk about being an enterprise, I had this facade of I had to know everything. And I failed when I had those moments of where I thought I had to know everything. But if I had to know everything, there wouldn't be Sean, there wouldn't be Ewan, there wouldn't be my coach D, there wouldn't be other people that I'm supposed to do community with. And so the biggest thing about coaching is not necessarily about I'm trying to tell you what to do, is that I'm trying to build a safe space for where you can grow. And so I've grown, so I have the permission to help other people grow.
Love that.
You're speaking my language. When I'm hearing you talk, I'm like, man, this is a similar story that I went through. And I don't know if you caught that, but I resonate with what you're saying. And we have very similar, strong personalities. You ever been told you have a strong personality?
Yes, always.
And when you're doing coaching, people are leaning into that because they're wanting to be coached. They're wanting to have the light shed on their blind spots. And that sounds like that's what happened to you when you hired your first coach. And so we preach that all the time on the Level Up and Live podcast on how powerful coaching and mentoring is, just getting mentored or coached from somebody that's been down the road that you want to go down.
Yeah.
And I can hear it, and we want that for everybody listening to this. And I think that's what's been our North Star for just if one person can apply one thing out of this episode today and it changes their life, then it's all worth it because it's changed your life. Your coach has changed your life. My coach that I hired multiple years ago has changed my life. And so it's like, how do we do more of that? Make sure we get clear on our message and impact more lives. And so it gets me giddy and it gets me excited because you're on this journey, this entrepreneur journey.